Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde, and welcome back to the French Made Easy podcast. This is episode 224, numéro 224. Today we are learning how to say I'm going to in French using le futur proche, the near future. And I'll explain what that is in a second. Now, as always, if you are new to the podcast, welcome. Please make sure you have your lessons cheat sheet ready so you can follow along. And when you've finished today's lesson, head over to the French Made Easy exercise library to download your exercises and practice what you've learned. Today, all the links are in the episode notes and it is free. So, le futur proche literally means near future. So, we use it to talk about plans, intentions, or things that are going to happen in the near future. For example, tonight, tomorrow, next week, or even in 5 minutes. It's probably the simplest way to talk about future plans in French. And if you already know the verb aller in the present tense, which you should, because I covered that in episode 23, then you already have everything that you need to build it. If you don't know how to conjugate the verb aller, meaning to go, in the present tense, then start with episode 23 first. Now, French has another future tense called le futur simple, or the simple future. I will have another lesson very soon about the difference between the near future and the simple future, because I think it deserves its own lesson. But today we are only focusing on le futur proche. Now, let's talk about how to build it. So to build the near future, you need 2 things. You need the verb aller, which means to go, conjugated in the present tense. So aller in the present tense. And second thing that you need is a verb in the infinitive. The infinitive of a verb is simply the unconjugated form of the verb. That is the full form of the verb. For example, manger, to eat. That's the infinitive. Partir, to leave. Regarder, to watch. Those verbs are infinitives rather than conjugated form. So, I'm going to cook, for example, becomes je vais. That's the verb aller, conjugated in the present tense. Plus, we've got the verb cuisiner, to cook. That's the infinitive. Je vais, that's our first thing. Je vais, verb aller conjugated in the present tense. And then we've got the verb cuisiner, to cook. That's the infinitive. That's our second thing. Je vais cuisiner ce soir. I'm going to cook tonight. So now if we keep using the verb cuisiner in the near future with each subject pronoun, so everything conjugated, we have je vais cuisiner, I'm going to cook. Tu vas cuisiner, you're going to cook. Il va cuisiner, elle va cuisiner, she's going to cook. On va cuisiner, we are going to cook. Nous allons cuisiner, vous allez cuisiner. Ils vont cuisiner, they are going to cook. Elles vont cuisiner, they are going to cook. So it's actually pretty simple. The infinitive, the verb cuisiner, never changes. It's only the verb aller is conjugated. And attention, it's conjugated in the present tense. And you can replace cuisiner with another infinitive to create a completely different sentence. For example, demain, je vais manger chez mes amis. Tomorrow, I'm going to eat at my friend's place. Demain, je vais manger chez mes amis. Je vais, verb aller, conjugated. And then we've got the second part, manger, which is the infinitive of the verb. Je vais manger. Another example, je vais bientôt partir. We have je vais verb aller conjugated. And then we've got the verb partir, to leave. That's the infinitive. Je vais bientôt partir. An example with a negative sentence. On ne va pas sortir ce week-end. We are not going to go out this weekend. On ne va pas sortir ce weekend. We have on va. That's the verb aller conjugated. And then we have the infinitive sortir. And then we are creating the negation. On ne va pas sortir ce weekend. All right, so let me give you a quick recap before we wrap up this episode. Le futur proche is built with two parts. Aller, conjugated in the present tense, and a verb in the infinitive. For example, je vais manger. On va sortir. Vous allez venir. So that's all you need to know for today, and that wraps up our lesson on how to say I'm going to in French. Make sure that you download your lessons cheat sheet to review today's structure and examples, then practice building your own sentences with today's exercises inside the French Made Easy exercise library. You will find both links in the episode notes. It is free. Thank you so much for listening. I will chat with you next week. À bientôt. Bye. Before you go, let me ask you something. Do you feel like you kind of know French, but when it comes to actually speaking, you freeze? If that's you, I made something just for you. It's called the French Fluency Gap Guide. And inside, you'll discover the 5 fluency pillars every French learner needs. You see exactly where you're on track, where you're stuck, and what to focus on next. It's completely free and you can get it right now. You'll find the link waiting for you in the show notes.